Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode here at Tribal Trades. And today we're doing 3 trades that I am taking. We did this a week ago and those 3 trades absolutely crushed, and we did it the previous week and those 3 trades crushed as well. So we're doing another one for you today. And before we do that, smash the like button. This does help get this channel out to more people and does help support the channel. And if you're new to the Tribal Trades channel here, welcome. Hit that subscribe button and you'll get the daily updates. Let's jump into the first trades. And these were originally alerted in the Tribal Trades Discord. And a big shout out to actually Massive Muscle, who alerted some of these fantastic stocks. And April woke up to around $2,000 in profit in SBET, and that is the first one that we are actually going to look at. And let's jump over to SBET here, and this is the one we're going to look at. Now you may look at this chart, and let's actually look on the daily time frame here and say, well, this is already taken off, it's too late. And yes, that is a great point, but let me just show you something. This, I think, has some room to run. This could run up to actually around $49 or so, and possibly even as high as around 58. And let me just show you how I would get in this trade and what I would do to get in this trade. First of all, I would drop down to the lower time frame, the 4 hour, and then I would drop again to the 1 hour and say, here is a possible entry. Now you see how the 9 EMA has respected price. In fact, you could have entered in the 9 EMA anytime from Tuesday and been in fantastic profit all the way up. There's a little bit of a drop below it, and then it found support and off it went. That price is currently at $39.27. Now, these are moving averages, exponential moving averages. We do have a nice bullish reversal signal here, the Tribal Trades indicator, one indicator to rule them all. And I would say with that, that is one possible entry. Now, if you're thinking, oh, I don't know if it's going to come back there, it's already popping off. Then I move to the 15-minute time frame, and the entry is right about now. Right about now, there you go, right on the button at about 41.87. And so how I would work this one is there's an entry right now for SBET. And if you're watching this and it's later on, and maybe it's below, maybe it's above, and maybe I've stopped out of it, then of course that can be an entry off the 9 EMA. Now, of course, it's a more aggressive entry, and there are some places you would have been stopped out, but there's a Tribal Trades indicator to get you in the trade, and there it is. That would have been a nice little take profit, and then we're coming back and a possibility of a new trade right now. That's how I would play this one. And then if you have a couple opportunities for stopping out, you have the 20 EMA on the 15-minute time frame. That can be an area that you could put your stop, that if it was to lose that level there. And also, if you're familiar with my high stop method that I teach, then also you can use the 9 EMA as a potential place to the high stop method. If you're not sure how to do that, then I would just look at possibly the 20 EMA on the 15-minute time frame. And if you got in on the 1 hour time frame there, that one's down at 39.30. There's quite a bit of a gap down at 36.43. But again, that could be an area that you do stop out for there, otherwise to use the high stop method there. And I do teach that method in the Tribal Trades Discord. If you're part of the Discord, then you should know all of the stop loss methods that I teach in there. So that is trade number 1, and I've given some couple of levels there and a couple of places to get in. Now, then in one of the other plays that we took was BMNR. And that was absolutely fantastic. And we took a trade there at around $45 there, and the target was up at 52. Let's have a quick look at BMNR. I was in and out of this trade quite a few times. In fact, as many times as I could yesterday. And so where are we? There is the trade that we were able to give right here. And that one took off and able to cash in $51. Didn't quite reach 52, but I actually did take profit early on that one. I give these targets, and I have these targets. It's great to have targets, but also realize that it doesn't quite get there. You don't want to give up all that profit, because down it came again. I got in again, up it went again. And there's 3 times actually. And now this latest trade we have here is again beautifully on the 9 EMA. It was at 46.65 there, and the 46.61. So it's right on the 9 EMA. There's an entry right now actually on BMNR at 46.62, around that level there. And so I would target up here probably 50 and 51 and then 52 also as well. And so that's the next target for that one. The main thing here that I will warn is the 9 EMA on the daily is 51.48. We absolutely have to get above that in the next few days. I'm not sure how long this will take, but if we see the 9 drop below the 20, then that will pull price back, possibly all the way back down to 33. And so that's very, very careful with that one there. And if the 20 EMA on the daily might not be a bad place for a stop loss there at 43.95. That would be where I would look to stop out of that play, around $44 actually there for BMNR. But you can see there, you don't want the 9 crossing below the 20, and that would not be good for the stock, and then you could see that retrace. On the other hand, if we break back above it, then we could shoot all the way back up to around $60 there. And so this has been hugely volatile, high risk play. Just be careful you have a good stop loss strategy and entry strategy there. And then the final one that we'll look at, which was also alerted in the Tribal Trades Discord yesterday, was SERV, and that was under investing signals here. And there it is there. The entry was at about $10.62. Have a quick look at this, and this is our third play of the day. I've given you entries, and this one, there it is. The Tribal Trades Indicator, again, just gives an absolutely magnificent entry, and we just take it on the break of the 9 EMA. And now this one this morning is up to $12. Okay, so again, you don't want to FOMO in, and I understand this, and so, but you can see that the 9 EMA again has guided price so far for this move. Entry number 1 to consider would be at $11.96, around the 9 EMA there on the 1 hour time frame. And again, a stop loss could be put on any loss of $11.57 to the downside. And then now you see sometimes you get that where it just doesn't come in touch. Sometimes you can take these what I call continuation candles, and it's one of the entries that I teach in the Tribal Trades Discord. When you get a candle that closes and the next one opens and continues, you can jump in on that candle and continue it to the upside, and then use that level as a potential, the 9 EMA as a stop loss below. For example, on this one here at $11.90 entry here, and then the next candle opens and begins to move up, then you can get in on the trade, and then your stop loss, for example, would be the 9 EMA. So if this is a continuation candle, you could possibly jump in on this particular candle and have your stop loss as the 9 EMA. Now, the other option is to drop to the 15 EMA and say, right, you can see also the 9 EMA, not the 15 EMA, sorry, the 9 EMA on the 15-minute time frame has also respected price all the way up. And again, this can be an entry here at currently at $12.21. You can see now, look, you do have this reversal signal from the Tribal Trades Indicator. I do get that, but in these parabolic up moves, quite often there isn't huge correction. This one was only 25 cents. This one over here was only a matter of 15 cents. And so far, this one here has been about 7. So you might only find it corrects down to the 9 EMA on the 15-minute time frame. And so you can have your entry there, and then your stop loss would be at the 20 EMA at $12.07. Those would be the three trades that I've given you today, given you entries, given you some take profit levels. This take profit level here would be actually $14. Would be where I would be looking for this upside move up around this liquidity zone here. You can see there's plenty of liquidity that will come up and get tagged. And you see these wicks, and I teach this so often, how you generally see these wicks do get filled both to the upside and to the downside there. So those are the three trades: the SERV, the SBET, and the BMNR there. And those were three trades that I made some great money with yesterday, and we're hopeful that will continue when the market does open today at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, that would continue to the upside. But I also have a stop loss strategy if the trade goes against. And there were some absolutely fantastic wins in the wins section here. You can just see some of the amazing Tonge there. April Parker, as always. Zacco trading down under. The Braveheart trader in there as always. Absolutely ready, absolutely shredding it there. And you just see this Discord just pays for itself. And really, the Rev himself, BKM, with another great win there. The Discord pays for itself. The number one investment that you can make is in yourself. Look at this, took profits. We had a Palantir trade, PTIR, which is a 2x leverage ETF. That was another trade that I gave yesterday. Absolutely crushed there. So if you aren't prepared to invest in yourself, how can you reap rewards of investments there in your learning and your education and your upskilling? I love this one. If you remember me, I come once a week. This is my fourth win out of 4, and this is one of the trades I gave yesterday. Actually, haven't even gone to the crypto plays section. Gave 4 or 5 actually incredible plays in the crypto plays, and I believe all of them went off absolutely fantastically well. Now, at the moment, the Discord, it's currently closed. We did have it open for June, and in the first week of July, there is a wait list. And you can access this waitlist to be one of the first people that when we do open up the Discord again, that will get access. This gives you access to the Tribal Trades Indicator. I get asked a lot how to get access to the Tribal Trades Indicator. It comes as part of, it's a paid indicator, but you get it as part of your subscription. So when you pay for the Tribal Trades Discord, then you will get the indicator as part of that Discord, as well as live sessions. We've got the Life Changing Gains Trading course there, and a whole bunch of other channels that you can see as well. So there is a link below in the description of this video. You might need to click the more button. That will pop out, and then you can add yourself to the wait list. Now, you will have to sign up, but your card will not get charged until you are moved from the wait list into the actual Tribal Trades Discord. If there are any openings that happen, if somebody chooses not to renew their subscription, we will move people off the wait list a bunch sooner. A few lucky people have been moved off the wait list this week into the Tribal Trades Discord. So the sooner you get on the wait list, the sooner you can reserve your spot and get access to the Tribal Trades Discord. Okay, that's all we have time for today. And of course, until the next episode, or until I see you on the Discord, happy trading.